Alright, then we should be live right now. Welcome on board, everybody. I'm just going to get a couple more things set up. But yes, welcome on board. Today's stream here. We'll be flying from Salt Lake City to Seattle. But yeah, welcome on board. I'm not quite sure why my stream is not loading. There it is. MT channel asks, what plane do you want me to what plane do I want you to fly with? Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be flying the A320. So, I mean, if you want to fly the A322, then I guess that's also fine. Apologies for the stream not loading right now. Should be visible now. Ah, yes, it is visible. So we're gonna be flying with cosmics of 10. Let's go ahead and get the jet bridge connected. Now, actually, we're gonna use the pushback tool. You really don't know right now, MT channel. Well, I mean, the 737 Max would be possible, or the A320, whichever one you like, really. I guess the A320 would match up. But okay then, today's flight, Delta 1740 from Salt Lake City to Seattle, Tacoma. We're going to be flying with 6.8 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff fuel will be 3 hours and 38 minutes. Sadly, we got no ADC online today. But okay then, 6.8 tons of fuel. We're going to get that into service. Our alternate to Portland, we will take BCT Sierra Echo Alpha, then that's just direct to the waypoints. I've never actually flown the US, so it's going to be a bit difficult to get used to it, but I'll be fine. Our off block will be 1655. We should, in theory, be able to make that. Although I think we'll plan for a 1700 passengers, 118, not very heavy. But there's 0 fuel weights. Where's my pen? 54.8. Now then, we're gonna be flying. I'm not sure out of which one we're even gonna be flying, but whether the Seattle. I do not know how to read this. How do I read this? Oh, never mind. I read the wrong ones. Anti-Trans says, oh, I just found that I got a Boeing 737 MAX Delta, an American airline, but old livery. I think it would be cool to have the old retro American Airlines livery. So we got 170, 18 knots. Pretty some headwind today. And we got altimeter 29.8, 2980. I'm not used to flying with altimeter, but okay then. Let's go ahead and check everything. So the weather radar is off, PWS is off, ground spoilers are retracted, flaps are up, parking brake is set, engine motion detector is at normal, and engine master switches are off. Throttle levers are at idle, and my D10s are also calibrated. Let's check that. Landing gear lever is down, and the wiper switches are set to off. get all. Nope, not that one on. Don't know why that is on now. Okay, let's get the voice recording yesterday. Empty channel says I'll not fly the 737 Max because I flew it yesterday. So it'll be the A320 then, right? Strobe lights will go off because it's like there's a bug in Western later. Go to APU fire tests. The brakes are pressurized and the accumulator is all good. Hydraulic, we have got enough hydraulic fluid in there. Okay then, so it's at altimeter 29.8. Natsu. I'm telling yep, the A320. Alright then, seems like a good plan. So okay, we'll go to data, nothing to monitor there, inlet request. Now then, our flight plan, I'm not sure from which runway we're going to be departing. I mean, if I just go ahead and look at the A320neo at return. Yeah, I'm going to be flying the A320neo as well, so that should be pretty fun. So the wind is 170/18, so we're going to be taking 16 right for departure. 16 left, 16 right. So that's going to be a long taxi. Long is going to be 12,000 feet. Wow. Which livery do I want you to have, empty channel? I'm flying Delta today, so if you want to have Delta, you can also do that. But American and United are also both fine. Yeah, we're going to be taking runway 16 right, the Charlie Golf Uniform Lima 1 departure. Okay, interesting. So, pretty short flight with the routes, with the, no, not routes, with the waypoints today. JetBlue. Yeah, JetBlue would be also pretty fun. I have to set something up. Vatsim BYM. I don't really know what you mean by that. Variation. I mean, that's possible, yeah. But okay, what is going to be our departure today? I think it's going to be a bit of an interesting one, definitely. Let's go. What was this? Okay then, so our departure. Air Canada. Air Canada would be possible, but they don't really operate on this flight. But okay then, we're gonna be departing runway 16 right, so it's gonna be a turn to Charlie Oscar to Corver, and see Jigal, first Scoville, Dryads, and then Twin Falls. 3 to departure. Climbing on a heading between 280. Heading 280 and then just do Corver. On radar vectors to cross Corver at about over 30,000 feet. So, okay, then that's going to be a pretty interesting departure. I will fill everything in though. No. Oh my god. I'm so terrible at this, but okay then. In fact, on discontinuity, we're going to be entering Mofer. It's gonna be all the way to Twin Falls, basically. Tango Whiskey Foxtrot. Got a empty channel, got a Delta livery, that's nice. Then Scoville, Sierra Charlie, Oscar Victor Lima. Then Dryads, Delta Romeo Yankee Alpha Delta. And then there's Twin Falls. So basically, we can clear out this discontinuity because there's no real reason that it's in there. Just looking for more liveries. Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. We're gonna be departing in 20 minutes. We're gonna wait a bit for the boarding. We don't want passengers to be sitting on the plane for no reason. So Seagull is going to be heading 301. How do I even add the heading? Is it like that? Format error. Never mind. Return. Ah, wait a minute. Track 301. I do have JetBlue 2023 empty channel. I mean, JetBlue would be fine, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter too much what livery you have. But okay, then Mofer is 150. Southwest Sport and United. I mean, United would also be pretty fun.
Wel streamen. Sorry.
And then a Mofer is flight level 150, yes. Well, actually, it's 15,000. Not 150. Alright then, that is all set up. No, it's not in C. So, CG go. Are you on Vatsim? Yes, I am on Vatsim today. Let's go and get the boarding started. I'm on Vatsim today. With CG goal. Ah, never mind, that is 15. And are you in Kilo Sierra Lima Charlie? Yes, I am in KSLC. Plus 15,000 return. Mofer is we got no constraints after that. Okay, that's our departure set up. Fuel prediction. God, what was my fuel on board today? 6.8 tons. 54.8 for the zero fuel weight. And the center of gravity is 32.6. And you have the Boeing 737-800 for your birthday. That is really good. That is really nice. It's probably, yeah, it's the best add-on for Xbox, at least. I'm going to be using a SimSmart Performance Calculator today for my takeoff performance calculation. This is application here. Runway 16 right. Just getting my METAR. Runway is dry. Anti-icing off. Takeoff weight 61.4 tons. Center of gravity 32.6. Thrust will be flex. Configuration 1 and air conditioning off. I'm still not sure whether I want to go full length. Airports. I think that would be about. I'm not sure. That would, I think, be 10,000 feet. So. That's around 3,000 meters. Let's go ahead and calculate that. So, conv 1 plus F. 62 degrees, okay. 142, 142, 145. How long is this flight? Empty channel asks. We have about 1 hour and 50 minutes for today's flights. Configuration 162 degrees. And what airport is the departure is Salt Lake City. KSLC in the arrival is Seattle. KS EA. What's V? Okay, 142. 142 and 145. Okay, then that's us all set up here in the flight deck. Let's just go ahead and check the departure. I'll type it in chats. It's the EA at the end. So radio nav, we're going to go Tango Whiskey Foxtrot. So departure setup, let's and our departure will be, however, 280 degrees. and we'll vector ourselves to the first waypoint again, to the Corver waypoint. Oopsie, I forgot to turn replay mode on. And I also forgot to do the fueling. Great. Okay, thanks. Everyton says, no problem, glad to help. Oopsie, I might have forgotten to plan this. Yeah, it's gonna be our pushback. We're gonna get some catering and baggage services as well. Empty channel says, your Wi-Fi, is it bad or something? Fuck 4017, we got a message by the auto ATC that we have to go squawk 4071, which is pretty interesting. Now we got 1 ton of extra fuel, so I'm not really sure if I want to actually I'm not sure if I actually want to get the APU started up now. The boarding is taking 3 more minutes, so I feel like it won't really burn too much fuel. My initial climb flight will be flight level 230. 10 minutes after departure, we can continue our climb, because that is the normal departure. Let's get the APU. Actually, no, we're not getting the APU turned on yet. Okay, empty channel's got the Delta A320. Well, we are going to be departing in about 5 to 10 minutes, so. Let's put heading 280.
Nee, sorry.
Let's see, okay, fueling is complete, we can get the seatbelts on. Fuel pumps on, and engine fire tests. Now we can start the APU. The boarding is almost complete. We will be done with the baggage services out there. Maybe I should turn that model off. Did I even start it? No, I didn't. Beautiful. Let's look at our taxi now. The charts are not really correct, let's say that. So I guess that we will take Foxtrot and Bravo. If you are boarding first, can the most passengers be on the plane? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but usually the pilots get on the plane before. But now everyone is on board, I can do, let's see, a passenger announcement. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Gavin speaking here from the flight deck on behalf of the airline, myself, and the flight attendants on board today. We wish to welcome you aboard this Delta Airlines Airbus A320neo on today's flight from Seattle to, from Salt Lake City to Seattle Tacoma International Airports. Flight time today is approximately 1 hour and 50 minutes, and we'll be flying at 38,000 feet. We'll be departing in about 5 minutes. We're just gonna follow some paperwork up here in the flight deck. The flight attendants will be doing a safety briefing on the Airbus A320neo very shortly, and then if there's anything else flight attendants can do to make your flight experience any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. For our wind today, we are expecting to have tailwind, sadly. My apologies, we're going to be having headwind, sadly, which will be slowing us down a little bit, but it should not really be too much. Thank you very much for your attention, and welcome on board. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flights. Oh, alrighty, so let's talk about our departure now, do a quick briefing. So we're going to be departing with runway 16, out of runway 16 right. Our V1 is 142 knots, VR is 142, and V2 is 145. And now we're going to be reducing our throttle and accelerating at 5,220 feet. And the engine acceleration is also 5,220 feet. We're going to be departing via Alpha 9, so that is going to be a intersection departure. Short taxi today, so I think we're gonna do. It's not too long. I mean, if you would go full length, I think we're gonna do a 2-engine taxi. In case of engine lock procedure, we're gonna be there's no really procedure. So what I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna vector ourselves back to hold, and then we're going to be just flying some traffic pattern, just doing a racetrack kind of pattern. And then we're going to be ready for a new arrival. The emergency landing will be with medium auto brakes and full reverse. Any threats for departure? It's nice weather, a long runway, so there's no real threats. We're going to be doing a 2-engine taxi. Nothing else really to discuss, except maybe. No, there's nothing really. Alright then, cockpit preparation checklist. So, gear pins and cover removed. Fuel quantity 6,800 kilograms balanced. Seatbelts on. 8 ears nav. And by reference is altimeter 2980. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. I guess we're going to be going straight ahead to our before start checklist. So our parking brake is set. The takeoff speeds and thrust: V1 1 for 2, VR 1 for 2, V2 1 for 5. Flag 62. V2, V1 1 for 2, VR 1 for 2, V2 1 for 5, flight 62 degrees. Windows closed, and beacon is now on. Before start checklist is complete. Empty channel says my pushback tool is broken. Your pushback is broken. Oh, that's not very good. Let's hope that it fixes itself.
Cockpit to ground.
Let's get our pushback. The ground control will turn off automatically once the engines are on.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
That's nice.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. We are cleared for start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake. Parking brakes are released.
Let's get our pushback going now.
It will start in the sequence.
Run that, and engine 2 starts. So empty channel, what is going on with your pushback then? Why is it not working? Oh wait, I think I might know. I think that you're going to be in one of the other gates over there where they do not simulate the pushback, which is very weird. I agree. I did actually switch to this stand over here because of that very issue. Oh my god, I just dropped my iPad. That's just great. Yeah, empty channel, we are now getting ready for our flights. Test engine should be available now. Available, engine 1 start. The PTU sounds.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake. Parking brake set. Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
This pushback tool is honestly great for the price. It's completely free, that's perfect.
Roger.
Sadly, not available on Xbox.
See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Just gonna be waiting for the number 2 engine, number 1 actually, to be started. And the channel says it doesn't connect to the plane when you when it doesn't connect when it shows that it is connected. I think it is still there. It's just invisible. Just a bug, honestly. But a flight control check, so we can go full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral, flaps. It's all fine. Okay, the pushback is already long gone, so we can continue. The after start checklist. Our anti-ice is going to be off for today. Ecom status checked. Pitch trim 32.6, around there. And rudder trim is neutral. After start checklist complete. Salt Lake City traffic, Delta 1740 taxiing to runway 16 right Alpha 9 via Foxtrot and Bravo, Salt Lake City traffic. Set that to TA, make sure that's locked, get the weather radar and predictive indicator on. Even though it's not on, that's just great. Set that, release the brake, and get going. Make sure that's set. That is all perfectly fine. So Foxtrot is the second taxiway. What runway am I going to? I'm going to runway 16 right, empty channel. I can show you actually. I'm going to this runway over here. Oh god, what is that terrain? Just a giant hole in the ground. You're going to runway 34 right. Okay. Well, you will be having a bit of a tailwind for departure, so keep that into consideration. But it's your choice, I guess. Oh my god, why is my phone ringing right now? Gotta turn that off. Replay tool is there. Don't know why that is still activated. Let's just see, after Foxtrot we have 1, 2, 3 taxiways to pass, and the third one is when we are going to be turning onto the runway and departing. Can't wait for the nice view of the mountains on departure. So here is the first one. Cabin crew seats for departure, please. They're not getting seated. Great. Okay then, taxi checklist. Flight controls checked. Flaps in configuration 1 plus F. Where was the next one? Radar PWS on auto engine was selector normal, and ECA memo is takeoff no blue. Salt Lake City traffic, Delta 1740 by Alpha 9, line up and take off runway 16 right, Salt Lake City. Alright then, prepare for departure. Lineup checklist, take off runways, runway 16 right, degas is CARA, oh god. Impacts 1 and 2 are off. And then approach path that was clear. Get the strobes on. And then we'll hold our position here as we quickly get these lights on. So to chronos, forward pressure 50% and 1 set. Engine stable. Set takeoff thrust on F62 SRS auto thrust to blue. Speeds alive. Knots checked. Positive rate, gear up. Runway track. Throttle climb. Open climb. Heading 340, I guess. Alright, then that's been a nice departure here. Out of Salt Lake. Let's go direct to Corver Nav. Climb. Okay, then let's go to the packs on. Now I see why it's called Salt Lake. There's just a lake here. Get the outer pack on. You're still in Salt Lake empty channel. Oh, I didn't know about that. My apologies. Flaps up, speed checked, flaps up. Let's see then. Landing lights can go off. I think we can go open climb. Now the autopilots can come on. I did not know they were off. Empty channel is taking off now. Maybe you can catch up to us. FlyByWire2012 says, my FlyByWire a32nx does not look like that. I think you have to upgrade to the development version, because the... I'm not sure what the other version is actually. The but the development version does have this cockpit. I'll just put that in chat in case you did not see that, but yeah, the development version does have this new and improved cockpit, which I think it does look very nice. Oh yeah, finally, 2012 says is the development version better. It is much better. There are maybe sometimes a bit more bugs, but they do updates. It's earlier than they apply those same updates to the standard version. So I would upgrade to the development, and then you get this beautiful cockpit here. No release systems are different, but they will be updating. For example, the FMC update will be coming soon, then it'll be first available on the development version. Then later it'll also come to the standards. Let's go engine anti-ice on, as we're passing through some moisture here. Channel says I did take off, but terribly. Oh well, what went wrong with the takeoff then? Did you maybe rotate a bit too early? Alright, thank you. Also, how do I get the plane to plan your descent? You make rings. What about I? Well, basically, if I just zoom out, I'm not sure if it's going to be possible, but there's going to be. Yeah, I can use this blue arrow here. There's going to be a white arrow, but it's going to be facing going downwards, and that is when your top of descent is starting. And also, if you 1 second, let's go standard pressure. If you set a descent rate, what will basically happen, there's going to be a blue arrow, which is going to be simulating level off, which will show where the level off point is. Or if you go manage descent, it'll descend for you and it'll level off when it needs to level off. So, for example, here there is constraints. If you turn this button here on, and then basically it says +130 here and 150. If I was descending into that same waypoint on managed mode, so when there's like a dot there, then it will automatically know to level off at this waypoint if you set the altitude to below that waypoint. So if you set 14,000 feet by, let's say, Scoville, it'll first level off at 15,000 because it knows that it has to do that by Mofer. Or you can use the level off marker if you go for a vertical speed control. I think the engine anti-ice can go off now. MD channel says it's about tail wing. Or do you mean wind or wing? I'm not sure what the issue could be. Maybe maybe we can climb further now to flight level 380. Open climb. Thanks so much. So it's about the white ring around the waypoints. Well, if there is I think you should always on descent have this button here, the CSTR turned on, so the green lights. And I'm gonna turn to airport now. And well, what that will do is it'll show if you have to be at a specific altitude at a specific waypoint. So if you, for example, here select a vertical speed that you want to descend at, like this blue arrow here, there will be another arrow. I might have forgotten to turn this on. Wait a second. That'll level off, and I'll show you when you will reach that altitude that you have selected. I usually use that or just managed mode. How did you have Mooster wind? I had a tailwind because I'm flying on live weather, and the weather was the wind was at 170 degrees. So yeah. Or did you mean something else, MP channel? If you meant something else, you can just ask. No problem, Fernie. I'm glad to help. Glad to have you on board as well today. I think that we're going to be passing through some moisture soon, so let's get the engine anti-ice back on. Wow, very scenic here. Not only wind, moisture. Basically, what I mean with moisture is the clouds. Clouds are basically moisture, and if the what's the temperature? It's -42. So if you're passing through a cloud, let's say, and the true aircraft temperature is below 10 degrees Celsius, and the surrounding air temperature, SAT, is above minus 40 degrees Celsius, then you have to have the engine and the ice turned on. Below minus 40 degrees is it'll already be ice and it won't stick to the aircraft. For example, right now it's minus 45 degrees and I'm passing through a cloud, however I will not need to have the engine anti-icing turned on. It's minus 11. Are you talking about the, does it say TAT or SAT? Because with both of them actually, you should have the engine anti-ice on if you are flying through a cloud. TAT. If you pass it through a cloud, then you should turn them on. Then after you leave the cloud for about 1 minute, I prefer to leave them on and I can turn them back off. SAT is minus 40. Okay, if the SAT goes below minus 40, then you do not have to bother about the engine anti-ice. But for now, if you pass through a cloud, turn the engine anti-ice on. Yeah, because otherwise there will be ice building up on your engines. Let's change the camera view quickly. Well, I would like to depart or leave Salt Lake City by the south one time. The mountains are nicer, I think. Oh, in America, you have to have the seatbelt lights on for a long time. I don't really understand it. In Europe, at 10,000 feet, you can turn off the seatbelt signs. SAT minus 35. Still you have to look out for moisture, but until minus 40, then you can stop bothering about the engine anti-ice. Over here, I think it is a bit early to talk about our arrival into Seattle. The winds can change, everything can change. I did not know I was on open climbing, but I need to go manage now because there is no more constraints. How hot can that be? I'm not really sure what you mean, empty channel. Do you mean how cold can it be? -40. If the SAT goes below -40, then you can stop worrying about the engine ice. -46 SAT. Yep, you can. You can turn off the engine anti-ice now, if you did have it on. Even though I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's not really needed. Like maximum temperature. I'm not really sure what the maximum air. I think it can't be. The air really can't be more than like realistically, in real life the air doesn't usually get warmer than 40 Celsius. However, in that weather, you will have to apply special procedures to the A320 and any other aircrafts. It looks like we've reached our cruising altitude. Finally, the passengers can be released. In the channel, I'll be right back. Pizza. Oh, that's funny. I ate pizza today as well. I hope you enjoy it. -27 TAT. Well, basically, the thing I have to look out for is, number one, you have to check the SAT. If that's below -40, then just don't care about the engine anti-ice. If it's above -40, then you should look at the TAT. Interesting to have clouds here at flight level 3-0. It's not too unusual, but I don't really see it happening a lot. We've been flying for 90 minutes now, which means we should have about 1 hour 20 minutes left. Meaning we're going to be arriving, let's see, 1850 Zulu. Let's go ahead and look in the cabin view. I wonder how the arrival procedures this stars in Seattle are going to be. I can have a look at them actually. Looks like that there are some visual approaches into the runway 16. I mean, if that's possible, I'll take it. I shall be going AFK myself for a couple of minutes. Okay, then I am back now. So we're having a bit of a bit of clouds here over, I'm not sure which state this is. Let's see, okay, our engine is not exploded. Empty Channel says, I did hack. I don't know, what do you mean with hack? Do you mean like to hack, or I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Looks like there's a bit of a thumb. I have plus 20 CAT, plus 20. What altitude are you at? Empty Channel, what's your current altitude? Because I don't really expect it to be plus 20. If you're talking about minus 20, then that's... I'd say it's 39,000. Okay. I'm at 38,000. Is that even correct? Yes, it is. So are you talking about minus 20 TAT or above, or plus 20 TAT? Plus. How though? At 39,000 feet, I have minus 30 degrees. But do you have live weather turned on, Empty Channel? One second.
Yeah, I am, but I'm live. Oh yeah, moment, thank you. No thanks.
But say if you have live weather turned off, then it could be possible that you have plus 20. Oh, live weather is turned on. Which A320neo are you using? Are you using the default Asobo one? Or the Vatsim VFR A320? A long way to go. Let's clear out this VOR. I gotta sneeze, I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. I'm just going to go request the weather, the METAR from Seattle. How much is TAT to form ice? Under 10 degrees Celsius, it is possible. However, the SAT has to be above minus 40 degrees, and then it will, then ice can form, but only when you're flying through clouds. Otherwise, it is not possible. Ah, there we go, we've got the Meteor from Vatsim. Print that out, and it looks like I've got to get some floodlights in here. So we've got 230 degrees, 10 knots. If I look at Seattle, the ground. Oh, you're not flying in the clouds, you're flying the A320neo, the normal one. That one doesn't really have the most realistic system, so it could be that that could be the reason why it's indicating a wrong temperature. Wait, what was the wind again? Really forgot. 230. I think we're going to be going for the ILS 16 left. I think that the 16 left, or 16 center, honestly. Or the ILS would be also fine. And the weather, we have broken clouds at 17 and broken 2100, so oh, you were lower down when that happened at the channel. Of course, of course. Now, the question is, do I fly an ILS approach, or do I fly the regular approach, the ILS, or no, the ILS or the visual? I think I will just go for a little regular ILS. I think that the regular ILS would be more preferred. So if you go for the ILS 16 center, And the channel's got pizza. That's nice. What kind of pizza? Which toppings? I had a pepperoni pizza today. So decision height's 580. Pepperoni, let's go. I think that's like the best topping apart from cheese. Apart from cheese. I was looking at the charts, trying to find the minimum. I think it's 530. Amplistic, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope your day is going well. This stream is fire. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. So we're going to be doing a Category 1 ILS 16 center. Every child says the cheese is gonna make this pizza a little bit worse. Is it like a bad cheese, or is it just not good? For me, cheese belongs on pizza. I mean, it's not pizza without cheese, actually. So R was the chins 4. And the empty channel says it's fine. Okay. Guessing upon Vechel says fire stream. Thank you very much. Well, it's our next waypoint, Papa Delta Tango. Alright then, that's a pretty complicated arrival actually. Empty Channel D says, do you know Costco? I do know what it is, but I've never been there because I've never been to the US. So our arrival, LS16 center, chins 5, let's have a look. What will be our... Yes, Papa Alpha Echo. Let's check that everything is set up correctly. And also, it's in the UK too. I didn't know that. I've been to the UK, but I've never seen a cost go there. So after Papa Delta Tango, we have Bravo Romeo Uniform Kilo. And after the waypoints Rook, you have Soons. And after that, you have Yankee Kilo Mike. So Yankee Kilo and Mike in there. And after that, it's the Chin's waypoints. So let's just check everything else. Auburn, then manual. So what it wants us to do after that is fly manually with the heading. So after that, I think we're going to be just directing Papa Alpha Echo. Yeah. Right then, that is our arrival setup. Maybe I should fill in the weather too. Rollout distance. What happened to my altitude there? We've got a long distance to roll out, which means that we're gonna go low auto brake and idle reverse. Ibarra for the ILS category 1. Is 580 feet. Our QNH, or not QNH, altimeter 29.81, temperature 3 degrees, winds 230 degrees, 10 knots. As a very low approach speed, so we'll go flaps configuration 3. How was the pizza MT channel? Behind the skies, what's up? Welcome on board. We are just cruising on our way up to Seattle. Hope you're doing well. Very cloudy here. Oh, we can look through the clouds, so that's nice. Behind the skies, yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. A bit tired today. And the channel says the pepperoni is spicy. Yeah, I was also pretty surprised when it was more spicy than usual today. But yeah, behind the skies, anything changed with the schedule for today? Let's go back to the cabin view for a while. Behind the sky says, what time am I landing? I'm going to be landing at 1850 Zulu. Nope, starting 1900 Zulu. Alright then, that's totally fine. Should be able to make that. I'll put the ETA in chat. Sadly, we've got no ATC online today. That's nice. We have some very nice views above. Do you think? Sounds good. Maybe you will be there. Oh yeah. I'll probably join when I'm done behind the skies. I had to get used to the departure SIDs when flying out of the US. It's so complicated. I had to add like 5 waypoints to my flight plan. Interesting scenery on the ground there. Let's just go ahead and check up on the weather up in Seattle, because maybe it changed. So Seattle's got VFR conditions. Behind this guy said Salt Lake City and Las Vegas messed up. What do you mean by that? Is the ICAO codes on the wrong thing? That's okay then. So for the weather in Seattle, we've got a few clouds at 1700 feet. And our temperature is 2.8 degrees Celsius. No, the scenery bugged. Oh yeah, I remember that. We've got 37 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll need to know that because I'm flying in the USA and I just want to be realistic. Yeah, the scenery in Las Vegas is very bugged. It's like half satellites imagery and half normal Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's very difficult to find freeware add-ons for any airport in the USA. We've been flying for 50 minutes, so we got... apologies, I put the wrong ETA. It is 1900 Zulu. Made a bit of a mistake. Do I use Navigraph by this, guys? No, I don't. I also use Chartfox. I don't really want to be spending $10 a month just for charts when I have them for free as well. Just gonna check the ILS frequency. 111.7. Yep. I'm out for the ILS for the waypoints. Jinru, we have to be at 7,000. Yeah, the telemetry is so nice in the USA. I do like the Vatsim telemetry in the Chartfox. It does sometimes have a bit of delay. Just gonna check up on everything, Magnum, not the company. Then, yep, we're gonna be doing the ILS 16 center. For those of you who missed it. I think that we're going to want to vacate via Mike or November. Normal says I'm unsubscribing. Oh, that's sad to hear. I wonder why. Oh no. What made you unsubscribe, Marble? Were you disappointed? Behind the Sky says, Marble, why this guy's a legend. Thank you very much, Behind the Skies. Really appreciates your support. And Andy Channel agrees. Thank you very much. You guys are also legends. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, yeah, Marble says I'm joking, chillax, dude. Okay. Wonder why you would joke about something like that, but it's fine. 97 miles before that waypoint to descend. Marble says you gotta subscribe to Flying Cube because it's flying, you know? Oh yeah, I get the joke. Thank you very much, Marble, for the support, by the way. let's get some nice views of the clouds. Marble says, guys, I think he's in a plane, not gonna lie. Actually, I'm in a boat. It's a brand new boat that can actually fly. No, of course, it's a plane. It is a plane. Empty channel says I did sub. Thank you very much. Marvel says I sound like your granddad, not gonna lie. Well, I don't know how your granddad sounds like, Marvel, so can't really say anything to that. Marble says, where even are you? We're flying from Salt Lake City, which is, I'm not sure which state it's in, to Seattle, which is in Washington. Empty Channel says Las Vegas. Nope. Behind the guy says Scuba wants to fly Newark to Singapore non-stop. I could do that. I'm not really sure if the A330 is capable of that long range. Maybe when the A350 or the PMDG 777 releases, then I could do that. Why this guy is? Oh yeah, Salt Lake City is in Utah. Utah. Oh, I'll definitely keep the New York to Singapore. I'll keep it as an option. 20 hours. That's nothing. That's nothing. I can manage that 100%. Or maybe from London to Sydney. Or no, London to Perth. Check everything up here. Maybe it's time I check the ecam status. Looks like the clouds are clearing up in the distance. I don't think there's any traffic near us. Yeah, there's no one. I can maybe fly to Honolulu. No, Honolulu in Hawaii. Channel says be right back, I need water. Okay, yep, I'll be here, I guess. Oh, my water also just ran out. I think I don't really want to need any. But guys, how's your day been? Oh yeah, my day's also been going alright. Didn't do too much though. How's your day been? I went to the beach today in February. Best time to go to the beach. When this guy is okay, but you also had a good day, that's nice. I think I'm gonna switch to a different camera view. Something like this one would be a bit nicer, I think. Empty Channel says I did need water. Need water because of the pepperoni. And this guy said I went to the beach on Christmas Day. Oh, okay. I mean, weird day to go on Christmas Day, but I guess it's basically just as weird as going to the beach in February. But yeah. I was thinking about doing another visual approach into Seattle, but I don't really think that we need to do that really. An ILS is just fine. A visual would make it more interesting, but and the channel says, which country are you in? In Flight Simulator, I'm in the US, and in the real life, I'm in Bosnia. Really the most unknown country ever. It's not too unknown, but it is unknown, definitely. If it's United Kingdom, then what the hell? I mean, no offense to anyone living in the UK, but yeah, the weather is not really the best there. Let's just say that. And the channel, I am in the UK. Behind this guy says, "Oh, okay." I've seen like a lot of memes about the UK having terrible weather, but I honestly don't believe that it's that terrible. It's fine, Parents Guy says, yeah, I'm sorry, I was not meaning to offend. I just mentioned that I've seen memes, but I don't believe it's that bad. This says, bro, I'm British. Okay, that's also cool to hear. Like I said, I was not offending any British people that are in the chats or watching the live stream. I don't have anything against British people. And the channel says today it is sunny. It was actually pretty sunny today as well. But cold. We had 18 Celsius today. It's pretty unusual for February. It's unpredictable here. One day you can have sun, the next day you can have 5 inches of snow. And the channel says, is it Bosnia in Europe? Oh yes, Bosnia is in the southeastern Europe. And Marble says, it is cold today. Okay, so, I mean, what can you expect from February, honestly? That's gonna be, warm. Looks like we are getting to our top of the ascent shortly. Guess now is maybe a good time to. I don't need to really print the weather. I can just. Look at the weather here. So we got 210 degrees, 7 knots. Good that I planned runway 16. Temperature is 4 degrees. Altimeter 29082. Okay, they're basically still just asking us basically to go to runway 16. Alright, then I'm going to be going AFK for just 2 more minutes. And I'll let you guys know when back. For now, you guys can, I guess, enjoy this view over here. And behind this guy says, Keep, I would recommend getting some background music, would be nice to see. Oh yeah, I was going to be doing that. I'm going to look for some non-copyright music which I could use. Thanks for the tip, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright then, I am back. Well, as I said, I meant pretzel rocks. It's free, I used it initially, but it's iceberg and got epidemic sounds. Yep, I guess I will also look into that today. I also think that my streams are a bit quiet. And the channel says, oh, it's close to Italy. Oh yeah, it is pretty close to Italy. We were initially planning on driving there this summer, but we're not too sure. And every channel I graded English. I grew up speaking in English, so I'm basically fluent in English, yeah. Also, one question for you guys about the stream. Is my voice loud or quiet in comparison to the audio from the PC, so the flight simulator sounds? Oh, look at those mountains in the distance. Wow, that one's tall. And behind this guy says it's quiet compared to the desktop audio. Hold on, I gotta listen to it real quick. Louder than the flight sim. Okay, that's good. Ooh, what about now? Is it better now? But it sounds like I'm in a different room. It could be my microphone. I do gotta buy a mic, honestly. But at least I can be understood that's important for now. Flight sim too quiet. Is it good now then? I changed the flight sim volume now, this time. Is it better now, behind us, guys? Is the flight simulator a bit louder now, but you can still hear me? I will turn the volume up for the landing and though, so don't worry about that. In the channel, do you use euros? In Bosnia, we actually use a different currency called KM, and basically 2 KM is 1 euro. Minus guys, and end channel say perfect. Oh, that's good to hear. And for the landings and takeoffs, I'll increase the flight simulator volume a bit. Does the constraint show? It does not show, never mind. Let's see when our descent is going to be starting. 5 minutes. Okay. And your channel says, oh, we use pounds. Oh yeah, the UK does use pounds, and the rest of Europe uses euros, but we use KM. That's okay. We're going to do our first initial descent to 7,000. Very flat landscape now, but then in distance we've already got mountains up ahead. Flaps 3 landing for today, as the runway is 9,400 feet long. And then Empty Channel says, bonus guys, that makes sense why you're in the UK a lot. I guess that does make sense. Although I would like to fly more in Bosnia in Flight Simulator, but there's only like 3 major airports which never has air traffic control, and doesn't even have freeware scenery, so I don't really bother flying into Bosnia too often. Let's go ahead and descend to 7,000, and I will wait 4 more minutes. Yeah, we can ascend now. get the descent going. Look at all those like tiny fields from up here. Weird shapes though. I mean, yeah, sometimes with here in Bosnia the Adriatic control, Adria radar is online, and you sometimes have ATC down in Bosnia. However, almost no one flies into those airports. Wow, beautiful mountains once again. So we need to beat flight level 160 by Radi, which is basically what my aircraft is aiming for. There are circle fields. Empty Channel says. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. There are like, I think 4 large airfields in Bosnia. They are used in real life, but not really in Flight Simulator, because not a lot of people actually know about Bosnia, which I do understand. I do understand. And now we've established on the descent profile. Now in the flight sim, I'm still not sure what you mean. Sim in USA. There are a lot of airfields. Oh yeah, oh no, I know what you mean. The circle fields on the bottom. Yeah, I wonder why they're shaped like that. Wow, look at the mountains. But as fast as you get a lot of them around Denver, Salt Lake City, etc. Ah, okay. I was just a bit confused about the odd shape that they had. Still very interesting to see from the plane, though. I'm actually gonna turn on the integrated lights up here. Let's hope I can get some views of the clouds while they are not covered up by the clouds, by the mountains, before they aren't covered up by the clouds. The channel says I think I am in the Devon. Oh, you're trying to buy this, guys. My bad. Ah, yes, there are some mountains. It's gonna be a very long downwind for the ILS. Because there is no air traffic control online, I will not be vectoring myself. There you go, that's a nice screenshot. Oh god, my mouse disconnected. Now my game will freeze once I reconnect it, however it'll not crash. Oh, there you go, it's already it's fine. Just gonna check everything is all fine. But it's also nice here. Temperature is minus 40 degrees, so we shouldn't have to be worried about these clouds, but those clouds down there we will have to take into account. The ecam is getting a bit, I need to turn the displays a bit brighter. Temperature minus 41, maybe we should, for safety, engine anti-ice on. Got some taller clouds over there. And it's getting a bit turbulent over here. Or maybe we should get the seatbelt signs on. I think that we're through this layer of clouds. However, I'm not too sure. Seattle should be actually just 40 miles ahead of us. Airborne Adventure says my Behind the Skies account broke. Oh, so you're Behind the Skies. What exactly happens to it? If you don't want to say it's fine, but it's got me curious what happens to it. Wow, look at that mountain over there. Aerometry says, I chat, but it never sends. Had an issue on a different stream too. Oh, okay. I think that's Seattle down there already. Oh, yep, we gotta go to 9.82 on the altimeter. Oh, okay then, so... Not sure. Yeah, that should be fine. That one uses the QNH. QNH 29.92. It's getting a bit laggy over here. Time for a quick passenger announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam speaking here from the flight deck register that are approaching to Seattle Tacoma International Airport, and we're expected to be arriving in approximately 20 minutes. Thank you very much for choosing Delta Airlines, and we hope to see you on board again. We hope you enjoy your stay in Seattle or wherever you're traveling. Weather for Seattle, we've got over broken clouds at 2,000 feet, and we have got temperature of 37 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 degrees Celsius. Thank you very much, and please prepare for landing shortly. Thank you. I'm gonna make a call to Unicom. Seattle traffic, Delta 1740 is descending 7,000 feet for the ILS runway 16 center, Seattle traffic. Are those mountains? Oh my god, they are. Everyone mentions has already gone to stay for 5 minutes and I'm gonna set up my stream. Alright then, well thank you for joining. And yes, I guess I'll see you later then. Once again, thank you very much for coming along. So it looks like the clouds are at about 12,000. Oh yeah, we have not briefed our arrival yet. Oopsies. So we're going to be flying the IS-16 center. The decision height is going to be 580 feet. In the case of missed approach, heading 160, and then yeah, 4D, ME, 2,000 feet, then climb 5,000 on CL radio 161 to, wait a minute, I gotta enter the right frequency as well. I mean, it should be fine. We're just going to be empty channel says I'm landing in 5 minutes. That's about the same time. Nah, I think that's a bit earlier than me. So it's basically just climb straight ahead. Do hold climbing 5,000. Nice clouds, honestly. I think my aircraft is struggling to keep the descent profile. Nah, that'll be fine. So in theory, we could go for a shortened ILS. And landing lights can go on now. Empty channel says my runway is runway 34 right. I think that's the wrong runway again, but it should be fine. I'm taking runway 16 center. Let's get speed brakes on. The clouds are pretty low today. For now, though, we can go and continue with the approach checklist. Bar reference Kinect altimeter 2982, 2982. Minimum Sparrow 580, auto brakes low. Engine selector normal. Approach checklist complete. Descending more. I don't know because the flight sims say that. Oh, okay, you're using the default air traffic control. Interesting. And into the clouds we go. Level off to at 5,000. And we'll slow down to speeds 170. Activate the approach phase. Let's go ahead and vector ourselves for the ILS. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. It's gonna be a hard landing. I hope not. I hope I'm going to make this one smooth. We'll actually stage 180. The clouds are low. Oh yeah, they are low indeed. We're gonna fly 250, 240 for the intercepts. Let's get the speed brakes retracted. Alright then, let's go speed checks. Flaps 2. We're 18 miles out. Wow. Didn't expect that, honestly. We'll stay at this speed in that case. Maybe we'll go back onto a different heading. But you can see the runway. Okay, empty tunnel. Thank you very much for that information. I'll definitely use that. Seattle traffic Delta 1740 is established on the ILS 16 center, 18 miles out. Seattle traffic. Not used to saying my call sign as Delta 1720. In Europe, you would say 1720. Not in America. Or the USA. Whatever you want to call it. Empty Channel asks, how long have I been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator for? I started in, I think, winter 2022. The early 2022. I started Flight Simulator. I was playing on my Xbox and I had the regular default A32nx. I upgraded about a year ago to the what's it called? Vatsim VFR A320CO, and now a few months ago I got a laptop, so I decided to get Flight Simulator on my laptop, and now I'm playing on Vatsim. So about 2 years, a bit more than 2 years, empty channel. Slow down to 170 knots. Actually, I think that for the replay I'm going to choose Anti-Channel has had a hard landing because of the wind. Ah, sad. Rest in peace. It's always nice when you get a smooth landing, but it's terrible when you get a hard landing. So the clouds In theory, we should be able to see the ground soon. Ah, yes, we can. So it is category 1 conditions. Oh, look, there's a river there, I think. At 6 miles, we're at 8 miles, we'll go 160 knots. Then at 5 miles, we're gonna reduce to our final approach speeds. At configuration 3, our main sites. Yeah, what airport is this? Luckily, that's not Seattle. Well, it technically is Seattle, but not Seattle, Tacoma. Okay, I think we're gonna go my aircrafts. You're down. Gamma crew suits for landing. Empty channel says the plane was shaking left, up, down, right. Oh god. Let's hope I don't completely mess up this landing then. I think that's my camera angle set up correctly. Um, 800 feet per minute for our descent rates currently. I'm kind of struggling to keep the localizer. Final burst speed, flaps 3. It's gonna be hard to butter. I believe you, I believe you. Let's start the recording. I'm not really trying to get a perfect butter, I just want to get like a somewhat smooth landing. Just kinda gets correcting that crab angle with the rudder. $130, 480 feet is the airport. Alright then, thank you very much. Let's not get too low on the approach here. I'm gonna stay at around 600 feet per minute of descent rates, around that. Let's get back on the center line, we're kind of misaligned. And we're basically now directly on top of it.
500.
500.
500.
Got a low minimum for today.
400. 400.
Let's not get too low. Okay, yeah, but it's basically
300.
perfect.
300. 200. Minimum.
What was that called? I have to continue.
200. 100.
Oh, it's
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
oh no, I messed it up. Great. Alright, then not too smooth. Spoilers. Reverse green. TSO. We'll vacate here. Idle. Manual brakes. Welcome to Seattle. Why is my game freezing? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Jordan Williams said you did fine, better than a lot. Yeah, thank you very much. I did kind of over flare at the ends. Let's just hold our position here. Oh my god, I did not just show the replay. We're disconnecting now. Kind of forgot to go to the gate, but oh, I did not mean to click that. I did not mean to click that. I did not mean to click that button. I'll continue to the gates shortly. I'll continue afterwards. At least here's the replay a bit early then. Oh, why'd I click that button though? And then that was the replay. A bit early to do the replay. Marble says, where are we at now? We're in Seattle. Oh, good. Ignore this part, please. Let's just quickly save this. Oh, wait. And nothing happened. We're just here, back on the ground. Let's taxi to our stands. Get the flaps retracted. Let's look at the terminal. Ah, it's actually looking pretty nice here for defaults. Amethystick asks, QK join VC now. I'll join later, maybe. Not sure. Maybe we can get the landing lights off. Well, oh, my strobe bar is still on. Ah, nice terminal here. Let's see, where could we park? I think that the main apron is somewhere over here. I guess we can take the stand right over here. Guess I'm Beckle says I dislike your stream. Oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you not like it? Right then, here on stands. Get the engines shut down. Connect to ground power. Turn those two off. Turn the beacon off now as well. Yeah, jet bridge connected now. What's that? Well, then that's going to be the end of today's stream. Thank you very much for joining, and